Thank you. My mic is on now. Sorry for that. Man, I was saying some important stuff too. I made but back to it. So like I was saying, all right, and here's the thing. A lot of people want to make money and they don't want to make money illegally. They want to do it the right way. And nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. And my goal is to be able to help you do that. So first, what we're gonna do is gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a couple platforms, but one first and foremost, I'm gonna show you one where I made my first $100 as a side hustle, and that was with Printify. You see this hat that I made, right? I actually made it on there too. Um, but enough talking. Let me go ahead and share the screen and show you how it gets done. All right. Boom. All right. So, we know that it's Valentine's Day around the corner. All month is Black History Month, right? So, with that being said, a lot of people are buying the shirts to wear. A lot of people are buying buying t-shirts, designs for their significant other. Now, unfortunately, Valentine's Day is this Friday or no, this Saturday. So you may not be able to get to it. However, you will be able to get to the rest of this month if you start today with a Printify account. And guess what? This is 100% free. And I'm on here right now. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. Boom. Okay, so these are a few products that I've made. And you also get to have, like, you can link it to your TikTok if you need to, or you can keep it as a standalone store. Let me go to um this is my podcast website, my podcast merch website for the Technically Speaking that I host on Mondays, right? So when you start a podcast, you definitely want to be able to not only have something for your people to leave away with, but also you can have your evangelists, we call them, your brand supporters. And that's why when somebody creates a design and they really feel the podcast, you can go ahead and make a design for the podcast. And let me show you what the podcast website looks like, the merch store. All right. So right here, this is where you can buy our merch. We can make sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts. All of this this site is mainly free. You just got to build it out, right? And that'll be in a different video on how to build out your site properly. But this is what you have access to when you create this Printify. And the good thing about drop shipping, which you guys may not know, and some of them you probably are, because drop shipping been around for several years, is that you don't pay until the client pays. So say for instance, I order this shirt, right? I go and get it, and I can go up to 5X, and I want to get a red one, whatever the number it is, like bam, you get to see what it looks like. This right here, all of this, you don't get paid. I mean, you get paid after the merch is already shipped out, and then Printify takes their portion. So, how can you benefit with that? Several ways. One, you can make the site and you don't have to make it go live, but you can order you some samples. And I'm going to show you that right here. All right. So, you, you go and then say, okay, um, this is the shirt. You can make the mock ups, and then you want to go ahead and place an order. You can even change the pricing. See, like right here, it's telling me the pricing for this shirt is too high, right? $13.99 to $26.99. What that allows you guys to do is be able to make the actual pricing of the merch affordable. However, also you can benefit from it as well. Now, keep in mind these things right here as far as the pricing, right? Um, the more you realize that you put money into making the design, you may want to raise the price, because I've seen people, and we all know there's t-shirts that sell for like $500 t-shirts. Like um, what is it, a Celine t-shirt. Those t-shirts are what you call designer, high-end designer. However, you don't have to do that, but you do want to start somewhere. So I will say keep it somewhere between the point where if 10 people buy a shirt and you make $6 off a shirt, you made $60 a shirt. You know what I'm saying? You want to make, what I'm saying, make the math make sense. And I'm moving fast, but I'm trying to get to location. And bear with me because I got you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the YouTubers. I see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Bloxy Hank, what's going on? What's going on? Shout out to my people on IG. You know what I'm saying? My sis Jen, King Tato. You know what I'm saying? J3 chilling. That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, man. Here's the goal. Let's go ahead and uh, go back here. Okay, so now we want to go to my products, right? These are things that I made, but this is the catalog. So you got your men's clothing, right? You got your hoodies, you have your sweatshirts, you have your t-shirts, long sleeves, sportswear, bottoms, shoes. So look at what kind of shoes you can make. You can do your own Crocs, right? Your own slippers, your own house shoes. These are things that you can create, right? Your own running shoes, you know, your own like canvas top sneakers, boots. These are things you can do. And so I can show you better than I can tell you how you can design this thing. So let's go ahead and go to the designs, right? So let's go ahead and see where it says start designing. So keep in mind the price is 1288, right? That's what it costs to make. The shipping is 1479. Why? Because it's coming from Russia, right? And it takes 2.5 days for production, let alone how long it's going to take for it to get to you. So I would say whenever you're doing designs like this and you have a client that say, "Hey, I want your branded Crocs." Okay, bet, I got you. Just give me probably 3 weeks because of the fact that I have to deal with shipping, managing, making sure the product look well is awesome. Right. So let's go to the start designing. Okay. I know how to explore. I know how to do it myself. So let's go to. I already have designs that's already in here from my library. So say for instance, I want to do. Um, I got 5 on it. Right. Boom. You know what I mean? This was real popular, probably like about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe, where people were wearing like the food stamp on the clothing line. So I ended up getting that mock up. And let's see what kind of crock we want to do. Put it on. Let's go put it on like a I wouldn't say navy blue. Let's go with the light blue, right? And then let's go ahead and say, let's go. That's the left shoe. Now let's do the right shoe. Right shoe. We could say, you know what I'm saying? You can upload your own icon. You can use AI. Let's see, do I got anything on here? Like Dreamer University is one of my designs that I made. But let's go ahead and do another one. Let's do the same one, right? Make it right there. And boom. And now let's take a preview of it. And this is what it looks like. Boom. I got 5 on it. Let's go with this one. Let's see what the model looks like, right? And here's the thing. You can just put this on your IG and say, "Hey, I got my custom made Crocs. It's $55." And then after you can send them a cash app. Once they pay you, boom, you can go and place your order. Um, and then you send it off to them, or you can go ahead and create this site to do that too. And so let's see what it looked like on a different color. Because we got to go ahead and edit it. But See, black Crocs. All right. Yeah, this is not bad, right? It's pretty dope. Let me know what you think inside the chat and in the comments. You feel what I'm saying? But this is the way where you can be able to make something and just dive right into it. You don't really need Crocs don't have to be the thing, but it's there, right? No, I don't play Roblox. I don't. Yeah, I'm too grown for that. All right, so let's go ahead and so that's one. And then see, like I said, you download the mock-up. So then you can go ahead and take a look at what it looked like. I'll go ahead and put that on my IG. Let me get back to that. And then let's go back to editing, right? So we know we got the Crocs, right? But then we can go to the t-shirts. So a lot of people, like I said, it's Valentine's Day. You want to go to t-shirts. So everybody know Gilding. Gilding was like the number one hood shirt next to Pro Club, right? Or Pro 5, right? Pro Club. Yeah. So you have the capability of making you a Gilding shirt. It's going to cost you $8.77, right? But that's it. Let's go to the catalog. I mean, not catalog. Let's go to make this bad boy. You can do embroidery or you can do direct to garment. Direct to garment is what most people do when it comes to your regular t-shirts. So let's start designing this bad boy. All right. And then let's go ahead and look at what we want to do. We can just come up with with our own word phrase. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead with this one, right? You can be I am Black History. All right, let's do this. Bring this bad boy closer. Do it this way. Then we can go ahead and do another one. Add another text block. But we can make this one cursive. Make sure you drag it right there. And then on the sleeve, on the back side, you know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and add something like, you know what I'm saying? Black 365, right? 365. And then we can go put this with an arch. And say we want to upload a black design. Go to my design, my device. I know I have some. Let's see. Black history. Okay. Add in file. Boom. Dope Black History Queen vibe. So that can be for a sister. I have one for a brother as well. So and then we want to make this. Let's see what color we want to make this. I think of Black History. I think red. This right here, it got the black in. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go erase that. Remove that pattern. Quick removal. And this is what you're gonna see. That black, that white that was in there is gone. And now we're gonna apply it like that. There we go. And so now we go to the front of the shirt. You know what I'm saying? And then let's see. I know I got a sister on here. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and add another design. I'm gonna right sleeve it. My design. Let's see. So, and once you upload it, it's automatically there, right? We got this one. It's called "Do It for the Culture," and it's the right sleeve, and then the left sleeve. Go ahead and add something to the, you know. Let's go upload some more stuff. Like I said, I got a bunch of designs, right? Um, let's see. Okay, let's go with. Give me 1 second. I'm working on this right now. You probably can see my screen. Let's see. PNGs. Let's see. Can take that off. Put cis right here. Boom. And now let's preview what it looked like. I am Black History. Black History 365. I need to bring that Black 365 over. That's what that looked like right there. For sure, for sure. Enjoy your lunch, sis, and enjoy your lunch. All right, young kings. I see you still here, so you know what I'm saying. This is what I was talking about. Like pretty much, make your designs. Let's go back to edit. Let's go to the back side. And then and then let's do that. No, we're gonna keep it square. Matter of fact, we don't even have to do that. We can just do that. Make it right. Boom. And now you can look at the preview. Let's look at some other colors. So we got that. Let's go with green. Let's go with indigo, blue, navy. See what navy look like. Midnight. Let's look at these previews. Go to the front. Okay, view the back. Boom. Look, there we go. Say that bad boy. So definitely, this is something that can help you guys. So I'm glad you was able to see what I was talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and go to. Now you see we can do shirts, right? Let's go to the hats. Accessories, right? So you can do the trucker hats. You can go ahead and do your dad hats. You can do the hat like the one I have on right now. You can do bucket hats. The good thing about bucket hats is bucket hats all over. When I say bucket hats all over, these are easy to make. Go ahead and remove that. We're going to do it for the culture. And so then we're going to go ahead and go to apply to all areas. And then put on the side. Let's see. And we want to pattern it. There we go. And so now we got the pattern. But then we want to give it some spacing. Then give it some rotation. Boom. Side. Do the same thing. But we want this hat is gonna be all black. Right? Top area is gonna be all black. Let's see what it looks like so you can be able to get the feel of it. So that way we can do it all the way around. All right. So that means we got more to do. On the side. Boom. Same thing. We're going to give it some space. Yeah, let's keep it at 0 on this bad boy. There we go. Keep it at 5. Top brim. Do the design the same way. See what I'm saying? What we're doing is we pretty much just making it bottom of the brim. Same way. Or we can just keep that black. And so now let's take a look at what we got. There you go. It's a bit busy, but you can make the adjustments when you need. And here goes the inside. And then the top. So that's how you can get yourself started, like right out the gate without paying anything. You can go ahead and get your hustle on. Yep. Any questions, man? Hit me up. Okay. Second, let's go ahead and go into how do you get these designs, right? So let me go. So how do you get these designs? You can get these designs through Canva, and Canva is a free online port. But there's also, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Kittle. Now I'm gonna show you guys something that's crazy though. Okay, so let's go to. We got about 3 more minutes. I'm gonna jump on, and we're gonna run this real quick. So Kittle. So this site right here. There's a trial, and if you want the trial, just send me a message and I'll send it to you. Send you the link to the trial. For those on my YouTube, the trial link will be in the description. So say for instance, you want to go ahead and make some shirts, right? Let's go to what kind of shirts we want to make, right? Mock-up t-shirt, You like those big bubbles. Let's go with this one right here. Go with one of these. Boom. This is a template. All right, this is Kittle. Here we go. You be hustle like you broke. Do the Nipsey hustle like. Boom. Stretch it out a little bit. And how you do, you see over here in the left hand, this is their thing. This is the angle, right? And you can always modify these, but hustle like you broke. Now let's see what it looked like. Um, well, first, let me go ahead and just change change it. Change this up real quick. You come up with your own designs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said hustle like you broke. You know, I like this, like that outline, but it's a bit big, right? So let's go ahead and make that outline a little bit thicker. I mean, thinner. Go right there. There we go. Hustle like you broke. Boom. You want to go ahead and download this bad boy. Remove background and optimize for quality. That's what we're going to do with that. That way, we're going to go over to here. We're going to edit and go back. Yes, we're going to go to a whole new design. Go to catalog. We'll go to a hoodie. You can do zip up or we can do pullover. There's gilding, there's lane 7. Obviously, the more you cost, the more you want to charge, right? Hustle like you broke look like it'd be better on one of these comfort coolers. Put it on the gilding. Let's see what gilding look like with it. Okay, let's start designing. So now we just go ahead and grab our icon, upload it. Hustle like you broke. Boom. Let's bring it down a little bit. And then preview it. Super simple, right? Let's get some more colors in there because it was on a back. It was on a red backdrop. I want to see what it looked like on a red. Oh, orange. Oh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. And see what you can do on the backside. Take that same logo and then make a smaller one in the middle. Boom. Preview. And then you'll be able to go ahead and see what it looked like. Hustle like you broke. Hustle like you broke. Coming up on the front version. And it's just that simple. All you do is just take your design that you got on your computer, just drop it in there, upload that bad boy, and then you go ahead and send it over to Printify, and boom, you're good to go. I wonder why it's taking so long. But nonetheless, look, I hope I was able to give you guys some value because, yeah, here it go. Hustle like you broke. You can be able to go ahead and you can sell these, right? Imagine if you're at school when you guys got the class reunion coming up or the senior day or something. You can go ahead and make your design for your senior shirts. Make the design for the senior shirts, and you bet you good. You golden, you Gucci. You feel what I'm saying? You have something that you can start without having to worry about spending money, right? So that's one way, and I'm gonna show you a real quick way too, where you can like start like today. And when I say today, I mean today. And I'm gonna go to that real quick. Um, so you guys heard of it before. It's called Double Good Popcorn. No, that's not what I want to do. Fundraiser. So you can start a fundraiser right here. Let's see, shows you get 4 days. All events last 4 days to build urgency and reduce fatigue, right? Boom. And it works. And then you can go to the demo pop-up store, right? People who buy sets of threes, $33. That's $11 a bag. You can go ahead and sell them that way. The thing about it is you can throw incentives, right? So you know what I'm saying? For the for the person to buy over $30 worth, or not $30, like $100 worth of popcorn, you know what I'm saying? We'll throw in this free t-shirt, right? You got options. You got options. And not only do you have options, you can get creative. But the thing about it is, there's no way you have to come out of pocket nowadays just to make money, right? And the great part about Double Good, if you don't sell nothing, you don't owe nothing, right? And they directly ship it to the person who buys the popcorn. All you got to do is set up the fundraiser, and that's it. And they ask you a couple quick questions, and then you off to the races. I always recommend give it probably 5 days to promote it, because you can always start promoting, you know what I'm saying, your fundraiser with Double Good Popcorn, get creative, even run some ads and everything. And then after that, go ahead and bump that update that ad with the link of the popcorn inside of it. Go crazy. All right, it's your main man with the game plan, giving you some side hustles that's gonna help you change your lane, so you ain't gotta be stuck in traffic getting to this money. All right, it's your boy Corey Giovanni, and I'm out. Peace.